Hi everyone. For my project, I chose to answer the questions on history of radio and the rise of Alex Jones, because I've always thought he was really crazy, so that caught my eye. But let's get started with the questions. So the first question that was posed to us is, why would you not want the public to be exposed to a diversity of viewpoints during the fairness doctrine? I have to say, I'm really surprised that the government repealed this law because it seems like a good thing to me. Um, I can see the argument of that we have free speech, and so a radio host might not want to endorse this other viewpoint, so they want to use their free speech to not mention it, I guess. But I think that it is very good to have that contrasting viewpoint in there. I grew up in a really conservative household, and I'm still pretty conservative in my beliefs. But when I was growing up, my mom was always listening to talk radio. And as he mentioned in the lecture, talk radio is pretty one-sided. There's not really usually any type of mention of the other side unless it's in a derogatory term, which is good if that's what you want to listen to. But I kind of like to listen to, the viewpoint that I agree with, and then also kind of hear some facts from the other side so that I can make up my own mind about it, and not just kind of be a mindless sheep listening to what one person says. Um, so I can see why people would not want to have the public exposed to diversity viewpoints and not want fairness doctrines in place. And that's basically, I think, like just so they can say whatever they want to say on the air without being, you know, not censored, but monitored without having any guidelines. Um, the next question was, should we bring back the fairness doctrine or set stronger ownership caps and stronger public interest enforcements? Um, I don't know if the stronger ownership caps or stronger public interest enforcements would work as well as having the fairness doctrine in place. One thing that I liked about the fairness doctrine was it wasn't like the equal time rule, so you don't have to give equal time to one side versus the other side. That way you can say what you want to say. You can say that this is your viewpoint, but then you can also give the other viewpoint so that people can see. I think that if we had the fairness doctrine in place, it would promote a society that's a lot healthier than we are right now as far as politics go. It's pretty volatile because in the world that we live in today, it's really easy just to see what you want to see. You can fill your social media with people that you agree with. You can listen to the radio stations that you want to listen to, and they only say what you want to hear. You can listen to the podcasts you want to listen to. You can view the news sites that spin it the way that you want to hear it. So I think that having a fairness doctrine in place would be really beneficial for people to just be able to even see the other side, because sometimes people just don't even know. That's just what they grew up with, and that's it. So my opinion is that the fairness doctrine would be good for America and for broadcasting. But like Professor said at the end of the video, the lecture, with the internet involved, that just brings a whole new, kettle of fish here, because it's so much harder to monitor than just having a radio station where people have to have licenses to be on the air. They have guidelines of what they want to say. On the internet, there's a billion places people can go to post whatever they want to post, and there's no guidelines whatsoever unless it's on a big platform like Facebook or Twitter, and it violates their guidelines. So, as far as the internet goes, I really don't know what should be in place. But as far as radio, I think we should definitely have the fairness doctrine in place again.